Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ruach Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. It's the brothers from GMS Cleveland here to do another quick lesson. And Lord willing, you edified. All right. I'm going to let this video play.
Star of the movie Maverick, which may turn out to be more than real. It was reported that the prototype aircraft was able to become invisible and disappear into the sky. It only takes 5 seconds for it to summon a swarm of killer drones, and it doesn't mind destroying the enemy with its laser weapon either. The Dark Star has been fitted with an incredible modern coating. It's not your typical stealth skin. This new technology is called Skyveil, and it consists of tens of thousands of miniature screens and cameras located throughout the aircraft. One press of a button, and the plane displays an image on its body from the opposite side, thereby becoming almost completely invisible. That's some real alien technology, isn't it?
Khan, you want to say that?
I'll say right in Khan, all right, you see Esau's technology, throughout time it has increased, like the Lord said in Daniel 12:4, which I grab right quick. This is Daniel 12:4. It says, but thou, O Lord, Salakia, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end, in which we know we are at the time of the end. It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. All right, which the Lord has increased the minds of these Edomites. All right, wisdom has increased to their technology to where they can do the things what you just seen on this reel. All right, now they have a aircraft that can hide itself. All right, which we know what the scriptures call Esau Cain, which is a weapon. All right, Tubal Cain, which is a traveling weapon. All right, and that's what all these aircrafts is, man, a traveling weapon.
Like a scripture real quick. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 6. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right, talking about Esau, Edom. All right, because this man, he has a God complex, man. This man thinks that he is God. All right, the scripture says the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right, and the Lord gave this man this technology. All right, he actually believes that he did this on his own. All right, you got something you want to say?
I was gonna say too, like the brother brought out, Job 20:6 says, though his excellencies mount up to the heavens. All right, you got a whole space force now. All right, now what is that about? All right, because we already know that in 2nd Ezra 13, matter of fact, brother want to grab that. All right, that they're gonna try to fight against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Which we already know their end is what? To not survive, man. The Lord is gonna come back and wipe them clean out, man. Scriptures say the Lord shall strike through kings in that day. All right, all the kings of the earth, all right, that got any type of military force, the Lord is gonna wipe out, man.
This is the book of Job. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 8. It reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him.
Right, all the nations that got together, because the scriptures talking about how the Lord mustered up the host of the battle. It's about to be a whole World War III. All right, they're about to soon fight against each other, but when the Lord cracked them clouds, all right, they're going to try to turn a fight against Yahushua, man. All right, but they're not going to be able to survive, man.
God, Jake, let me start up with this one.
Go ahead, Salaki.
I'm going to start at verse 2. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 2. It reads, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong in the thousands of heaven. And when he turned...
Right, talking about Yahushua, man. Because in Daniel 12:1, it talks about how Micah Allah gonna have to stand up for us, man. All right, because it's gonna be Yahweh Shah, Micah Allah, and the rest of the host of heaven. When you go into the word host, it means armies.
It says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Right. The scripture's talking about how all the nations is gonna be at awe. All right, when they see Yahweh Shah, man, they're gonna be scared, man. Their heart's gonna tremble. All right.
Verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice.
Which is going to be the laser beams, man. All right, because not only you going to have the missiles, are you going to have the laser beams tearing shit up too, man.
Like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
Right, man. Everything is going to be getting melted up with fervent heat.
Verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
All right, which is the nations, man. That's going to get together after the World War III, after fighting each other. They're going to see Yahweh Shah coming, all right, in his glory, his majesty, all right, and they're going to turn the fight against him.
Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it.
All right, which is going to be the fathership, man. All right, which is going to deliver the elect, man, and also to help destroy Babylon the Great, man.
Verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the heel was graven, and I could not.
Right, because it was engraven here, man. All right, wherever that cherry was graven, man. All right, Ezra didn't see it.
Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
Right, man. The Lord still put the spirit in them to still want to fight, even though they were scared, knowing they about to be destroyed, man. But Esau about to be fighting until he kicking and screaming on his back, man.
And that's exactly how it's going to go, man. All right, the scripture says, I want to say Romans, it says, for this same purpose. Is that? Let me see real quick.
Let me see, Romans 9.
I think that is.
Yeah, Romans 9:17 says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
Mm-hmm. Right, because the Lord gave you the earth, man. Okay, he gave you, it says, the smith. Okay, he gave you the understanding on how to split these atoms, okay, and create these nuclear weapons. The Lord gave you that understanding. Okay, just as he gave you the understanding to come up with these different planes that can not be detected and not be seen. All right, it said read it again, Barbara.
It says, this is Romans 9:17. It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
And Esau, Edom is the modern day Pharaoh, man. Mm-hmm. All right, just as America is the modern day Egypt. All right, and go ahead, you keep going.
It says, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up. It says, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right, because you are the basis of men. All right, and the Lord gave you this understanding to create all these different powerful weapons. All right, just to show you and to show the world, okay, that he is the Almighty, man. All right, it says, for this same purpose, all right, have I raised thee up. So I made you to destroy you. The scripture says a vessel fitted for destruction, man. All right, you got something? Yeah, this man thinks he's a god.
And soon about to be put in this place, man. It's right here. This is Psalms 9 and I start at 17. This is Romans 9 of 17. Psalms 9 of 17. It says, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget Yahweh. It says, for the needy shall not always be forgotten, all right, which is the elect. All right, it says the exceptions of the poor shall not perish forever. All right, because the Lord is going to turn his face back towards us, man. It says, arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. All right, who is the man? All right, the children, the sons of the nations. All right, the children of men.
Because it's three classifications of men. All right, it's the sons of the righteous, the sons of God. All right, which is the Israelites. All right, it's the sons of the wicked, which is Esau, Edom. You pale-faced devils. All right, and then it's the sons of men, which is these other nations. All right.
It says Psalms 9 and 19. It says, arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. All right, and that's we coming up into what was that? Armageddon. All right, we coming
World
up
War
to
III.
Khan, Yahweh Shaphat, all right, the valley of judgment. You know, it says, verse 20. It says, put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. All right, and backing up the brother's point, man. This is the Lord about to put these nations in their place, man, because they're not gods. All right, the scriptures told us that we are gods and we shall die like men. All right, but the nations, all right, they about to be put to be in their minds that they're not power.
Real quick, this Revelations 11 and 14, it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, and that's why you see all of these different these nations flexing the military shit, man. That's why you see them showing off they different hypersonic missiles, they different drones the size of a fucking airplane, and it ain't nobody in it.
Right.
That's why you see them showing off they different bombs and trying to get bombs up in space to shoot down at different countries, man. All right, go ahead.
And I was gonna say, if I may add, because like you just said, they got the drones with the airplanes where ain't nobody in it. As you seen that they had with them billionaires that went to the bottom of that sea that had a submarine. They said it was only a PlayStation
controller.
Right. So they was also saying that since they ain't got time to teach the newer people to come and try to fly them planes and all that.
They're trying to
make it. Yeah, they're trying to make it as easy as to using a joystick, man. Because they know that today's kids is growing up using what?
Joystick.
Right, Xbox controllers, all that, man. So you might see this plane being flown, and it's not even nobody manning it, man. It might be some 19-year-old kid who been getting nothing but straight kills on Call of Duty, man.
Right. Nobody in it. Real quick, this Revelations 18 and 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. All right. Talking about America, man. All right. As the scripture calls this place the hammer of the earth. All right. This place goes around bullying nations, man. Beating nations into subjection, okay, into submission, the same way that they did the children of Israel, man. All right, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. All right, so the Lord is going to judge this place. The Lord has not forgot about this place, man. This is why the scripture says, if the devil be divided against himself, all right, the two main players that you see talking shit and flexing their shit, man, all right, that I see is America and Russia, man. All right, you can say.
No, and also who, the allies, you know. And on Russia's side, you got what, Iran and China, man, which is gonna be major players in this up and coming war. All right, because in Isaiah 9 and 5, it talk about how the wars is gonna be how wars was fought, you know, when it was low level things, when the Lord just had it was just swords and your own defense, man, shields. All right, but now it's coming to the time. All right, we done gotten to develop the times of having guns. All right, the modern day sword, but now what's the modern day sword? You know, the missile, man. All right, that's what's gonna be fighting this war. This war gonna be fought with fuels of fire, man.
You want me to read that?
What?
That.
What's that?
Isaiah 9:5. What you quoted?
I mean, if you want to,
I'm gonna read it. This Isaiah 9:5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood."
right. Every battle of the warrior, you know, when you had nation against nation, a rivalry against rivalry, army against army. All right, it was with confused noise. It was back then. It was nothing but swords swinging, and you had shields cleaning, man, against each other, man. People screaming, people getting cut up, screaming. You know, confused noise.
It says, "But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire."
All right, burning and fuel of fire, man, because the Lord has developed what? Missiles, man. The Lord said He created the smith to blow up the coals. All right, and what has this smith did? He has designed a nuclear missile that can what? Split atoms, right? That could cause what? Mass destruction, man. All right, we got the Satan 1 and the Satan 2. All right, they can blow up states the size of Texas, man. All right, and what else? You got other military missiles coming from other nations, man. The scriptures talk about all you that bend a bow, you know, shoot at it. All you round about, man. So there's no escaping this judgment from America, man. All right, they already said that they don't have missile defense. All right, this place is wide open, as the scriptures talk about. It's the place of unwalled villages. All right.
Just since you quoted it's Jeremiah 50:14. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon." Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord.
Right, you're talking about Joel, beat your plowshares into prune hooks, man. All right, let the weak say I'm strong. All right, you got nations that's already bulking up on these nuclear missiles that's being bought from probably even America itself. All right, and other neighboring countries. All right, that promote war as far as propaganda for their own gains. All right, but it's about to they're about to fall into their own pit, man, because they live by the sword. They're gonna die by the sword. All right, calamity is gonna come upon their own plate, man, which is the top of their own head.
So you ain't got enough? You want to know? This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble." All right, and that day is talking about the day that those
say,
go ahead.
Say the Lord come back and judge the wicked, man.
Judgment Day. All right, because that's what it's known as in the world. It's known as Judgment Day. All right, the Terminator. All right, with Sarah Connor on the fence and the fire. All right, it's talking about
radiation blowing the skin over us. You see the bones are shaking, man. Scriptures talk about that, man. You know, your eyes shall melt with fervent, in your sockets. Or your tongue shall melt. You know, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. You know, the days come where it shall burn as an oven. You know, the prophets spoke about these times to come, man.
I got that too, real quick. This is 2 Peter 3:12. It says, "Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Talking about the day that the Lord comes, man. All right, and the scripture says that we're going to be saved out of that. All right, it says in the seventh
in Job, it talk about the 6th and 7th troubles.
Thou
shalt be delivered.
Yeah,
man. You know, we're gonna, Lord willing, escape this destruction that the angels is holding, which is the four winds, which is also the same thing as the destruction. know.
So I'm going to just finish this Malachi out, and then I guess we can close out. This Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Right, and the scriptures called Esau basically thou almost proud, man.
It says,
the scriptures also talk about how pride wasn't made for man, but Esau, covet all that, man. That's why the scriptures say the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, man. Which is you Edomites, man.
The Lord gave y'all the understanding to make the things that you see now, and now you think that you, what it say, the creature. But yeah, you think that you better than the Creator, man. All right. It says, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
I got one for you. It's Isaiah 10:13. It says, for he saith, by my strength of my hand I have done it. All right, and that's what Esau think by he think he does things on his own might, but really it's the Lord who gave him that power, man. Like the brother quoted earlier, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. All right, the Lord gave you this power for a certain amount of time, but soon he's about to snatch this power from you. All right, it says, for he said, by my strength have I done it, and by my wisdom. All right, the Lord gave you this wisdom, which we brought out in Daniel 12:4. Knowledge shall be increased, man. All right, it wasn't by yourself. All right, you the basis of man, man. How the fuck could you ever think you got any wisdom over anybody, man?
The pride of you, man.
Right, the pride, man. The fuck? It's like it, but it says, for I am prudent, and I have removed the bonds of the people, and have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the habitations, the inhabitants, like a valiant man. And Esau ain't no valiant man. All right, man. If it wasn't for the Lord, he couldn't have did none of these things. All right. But that's soon you're about to see. All right, what the basis of man look like, man, in the kingdom, man. Esau about to be brought back to that lower state, man.
I'm looking for one. This is it. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 24 and verse 1, and it reads, the earth is the Lord's, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. All right, so everything on this earth, man, belongs to the Lord, man. Everything on this earth, okay? Even you, Esau, Edom, you belong to the Lord. All right. It says, verse 2, for he have founded it upon the seas and established it upon the floods. Yeah, but that's all I really wanted was verse 1. Salakia. You ain't got nothing. So we're going to close out. Lord willing, you are edified. In closing, we want to say all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.